Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Ria and today you and I are gonna set up a spring cleaning plan in my bullet journal together. So maybe you watched this video because you need some inspiration or you have your own bullet journal ready to go. Either way, I'm so glad you're here, so let's start. The first thing I did was I grabbed a pen and a notepad and I went through every room of my apartment and I wrote down what needs to get done and what needs to be cleaned. I went through my hallway, my pantry, my living room, kitchen, office, bathroom, bedroom, my balcony. I'm also gonna deep clean my car and the laundry room and of course the basement. After you've written down everything that needs to get done, and I'm gonna show you what I did in my bullet journal. This is my current daily page. And I'm gonna flip the page, and as you can see I lightly sketched some boxes. So I'm gonna write down the tasks for each room into small boxes. I counted the tasks, I did the math, and then I organized those boxes onto my page. We're gonna look at the boxes later. I'm gonna set up the header of the page first. I'm gonna use my Tombow mono drawing pen 04 and I'm just writing the title of the page using a cursive font. I'm gonna zoom you in and we're gonna make the downstrokes a little thicker to make it look like calligraphy, but this is actually faux calligraphy that we're doing. This time I'm using my Tombow mono drawing pen in 02. I want to make this spread as colorful as possible because of spring, so I'm going to use those 4 brush pens to write the year. I want to decorate the page with some flowers. As you can see, I sketched some flowers with my pencil. So now I'm going to use the Tombow mono drawing pen 02 to draw the actual flowers. Okay, this is my attempt at drawing cherry blossoms. Let's color them in. Next thing are the boxes. I'm using this pen. The brand is called Hopton. I will link it down below. I'm only gonna draw the corners of the boxes. This is what I prefer, but this is completely up to you. You can outline the whole box, you can add some shadows to the boxes, or you can just add your task lists without using any boxes at all. To make it even more colorful, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the titles of the boxes. We are starting with the kitchen. This is always one of the biggest areas to clean. I wrote down the usual tasks like vacuuming and mopping, which I do regularly. But for spring cleaning, I'm focusing on deep cleaning the appliances and wiping down all surfaces, including the tops of cupboards and the refrigerator. As an extra note, the microwave should ideally be cleaned every 2 weeks, and the oven should get a deep clean 2 to 3 times a year. The fridge shelves should be wiped down monthly, while a full deep clean is good to do every 3 to 4 months. It is recommended to deep clean your freezer twice a year. And something I often forget is the dishwasher. It should be deep cleaned every 3 months too. Next up is the office. I wrote down vacuuming, mopping and dusting, but I also want to clear out my desk drawers and bookshelves. It's been a while since I've done that, and I know I'll find things that I don't need anymore. For the pantry, I'm gonna do a clear out as well. I check for expired food and take care of my recycling. Since our pantry is small, it won't take too long. It's a good habit to do this every few months to avoid food waste. Moving on to the living room, this is where I spend a lot of time, so I want to make sure it's fresh and organized. I included things like washing pillows, which is something I do very often because I have a small dog. I also want to move the sofa to clean underneath. There is always much more dust than I expect. I'm also going to clean my washing machine as part of my spring cleaning. It is recommended to do this 3 to 4 times a year to keep it running efficiently and to prevent buildup. For the hallway, I wrote down decluttering the shoe cupboard. This gets messy so quickly, and I should probably go through it more often than just in spring. Moving on to the bathroom, I clean my bathroom weekly, but this time I'm giving everything a deep scrub. That means extra attention to all those little spots that don't get cleaned as often. I am cleaning the drains in my sink, shower and bathtub. Over time, they can get clogged with hair and soap residue, so I like to give them a good rinse. I'm cleaning all the taps. Water stains build up really quickly, so I try to do this every 2 weeks to keep everything looking fresh. I'm also decluttering my bathroom cupboards. I check for expired products, throw out anything that I don't use, and reorganize everything so it is easy to find. For the bedroom, I noted washing the bedding. I try to do this every 2 weeks to keep everything fresh. I also want to declutter my wardrobe and check if I can donate some clothes I haven't worn in a long time. Another thing I want to remember is cleaning the top of my wardrobe. This is one of those areas that collects dust, but it's easy to forget about it. I also added my car to the list. After winter, it's always covered in road salt and the inside needs a deep clean. I want to vacuum it, wipe everything down and declutter the trunk and the door compartments. Somehow random things always end up in there. Next is the balcony. Right now it is still set up for winter, but I want to get it ready for spring by cleaning the furniture and planting some fresh flowers. That always makes such a difference. And finally, the basement. If you haven't decluttered yours in a while, this is your sign to do it. I always find things I no longer need. Some of it can be donated and the rest can finally go. And that is my full spring cleaning list. I know a lot of these tasks are things I do regularly, but it's nice to have everything in one place as a reminder. The fun part, making the list, is done. Now it's time to take action. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel for more bullet journal content. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone!